Send
okay,
them.
so Chrisean Rock tried to jump her sister. Here is the
Okay, well, she's still pregnant, right?
She wasn't fighting. She had her sister jumped. Her sister was trying to fight her. And she's been how old is Chrisean's sister? Because she look old.
Older than her. I think that's the older sister, if I'm not mistaken, or like the second oldest.
Yeah, she looks it looks she looks like it. Chrisean is like what, 23?
Could be.
Miss Mama's look about 35.
Like you stepping in your 40s.
Okay.
I wouldn't give her that, but
you about to go into menopause.
No, stop it. She got
okay. It's giving a hard 38.
A hard 38.
Nah,
you should not be on that fucking TV.
It's giving a soft 33. I think she's like 33, 35. Either
Why
way,
are you fighting your sister that's I don't understand these people.
And this
so what tea is Chrisean was saying that I guess her sister is like jealous of her, and her sister tried to like backdoor her by like, looking at her purse, like she wanted her stuff, like she's envious of her. But y'all, the mama doesn't speak out, and their brother saying that allegedly the sister, I think the sister's son molested somebody, or the sister molested somebody, something like that. I was gonna do a video on it, but I was like, I don't know if this is true or not. And the bitch ain't trying to get Tasha Cade.
What does that have to do with Chrisean? Like,
that's why I guess everybody don't like her. That's what it's given. The mama been talking shit about her. The brother been talking shit about her. Chrisean got her fucking jump. I don't think anyone likes her.
Sister.
And that's what it's given. Bird on the curb. And Chrisean is saying that she's envious of her and she wants to be her. But the sister was saying, like, I'm trying to have your back. And I guess she just had surgery like a few days before that video happened. So I don't know.
On one hand, it's like, okay, why are you jumping your sister? But on the other hand, it's like, why are you trying to fight your sister? Like, and it's like somebody also made the point, like you tried to get your sister jump. You got your sister jump, and you never got your Blueface jumped.
Okay.
Hello. Okay,
because she needs to be cut.
I don't think she can. She ain't got enough. She ain't got enough boys in her family, child. Because the way Blueface be acting, and didn't Blueface kind of did something to her father and stuff.
Yeah, box him.
His ass out.
Yeah, and I'm like, where your cousins at? You ain't got no brothers?
Okay.
You ain't got no
shoot his kneecaps or something.
You ain't got no shooters. Y'all from Baltimore.
Okay.
Y'all know how to get that.
Right. Everybody got family member that's in the you know what. Okay.
Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows
somebody.
Let's be for real. Like,
she don't want to do that though. I mean, it's all it's her
but I don't understand that people are just like, oh well, she's young and she's in love. First of all, where's the love? Where's the love?
Where is the love, child? Because I'm seeing clips left and right. I'm seeing clips left and right on this damn show.
They just posted a clip like earlier today of him saying like, "Oh, ain't no bitch. I'm not about to alter myself for no bitch. A bitch can alter herself for me. And if you with me, I'm gonna run the show. If you don't like it, bye."
I watched their reality show on Zeus.
I can't
because I know because I clearly have no respect for myself. So I watched it because I like ghetto shit, and it is like the way they interact with each other. Like toxic is not even the word. It's just like, and it's hard to feel bad for her though, because it's
that's
like
turmoil.
I mean, granted, I'm sure that he's probably love bombing her behind closed doors. And don't get like, this is like a perfect segue into like the hot debate that we have to talk about. But oh my God, hey Capricorn. I'm sure that he like loves bomb her behind closed doors, but in front of the public eye, he talks to her like shit. Like literally, there's a viral clip that's going around right now as we speak of him calling her a goofy bitch. You got my face tatted on you 7 times, you goofy bitch. And it's like, he's right. Like what? Not he's
And
right.
she be seeing that, and she acknowledges it, and she's like, saying like, "Oh, I made my own money. I started separating my own money from his because he's playing in my face." But yet you still
Damn.
go back to him.
And
Bitch, fuck that baby. I want to give that baby up for adoption. I
Because
want to
let's be
kill that
clear,
motherfucker.
Chrisean is the moment. Like she can have her own show on Zeus. She don't need Blueface, and I need her to. Their relationship, and I'm about to sound real crazy. Their relationship reminds me of the Joker and Harley Quinn, and she need to get to that part. She need to get to that part where she fucking curves his ass and do her own shit and find her somebody else. Because
and she be knowing that, and she still don't do it.
She don't do it. She not smart.
The crazy part is he tells her this on television. He was like, "You can go. Like I'm not. You have no time. I'm not forcing you to be here. Like you are making the decision to be in this predicament." Which brings us to the next conversation. So I made a video. I'm not gonna link the video, but I made a video and I was talking about the whole Chrisean Rock situation, and it inspired me to make a video to all Black women. And I pretty much was saying, Black women, we need to stop having children with men who are not committed to us. And I started, and let me say it again, because I'll stand 10 toes down in it. Black women, we need to stop having children with men who are not committed to us because we are putting our children at a disadvantage. I started listing the facts and the statistics that are associated with this, with my analysis, and the girls are fighting. They started tussling, and they're still tussling to this day. You got people stitching my video. Like, it's like, I will say that it's like 60-40. 60% of the people are agreeing with me, but there's still that 40%, that overwhelming demographic that is just talking out their ass. You have people saying that, well, nobody chooses to be a single mother. You have people that, and I'm gonna address all of that because that's some bullshit. Yes, the fuck you do have a choice. This is your body, your choice. You have people saying, well, Chrisean Rock is an outlier. Not all Black women, that's not a fair analysis, and she's not a fair example. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
I don't know if I can say too much on it because I got my place. I really don't, but I think what you said, I don't see why what you said was anything wrong, because at the end of the day, yeah, I think we need to. I don't want to say what y'all need to be doing, but I'm just saying, like, I agree with what Medusa had to say about that.
I
agree.
I wish we had someone on here who disagreed. That's what we need. We need because the girls are saying that I'm a pick me, and I'm coming and I'm attacking Black women, and why don't we hold Black men accountable, and all this other shit.
Yeah, I think that they seen the video, but they just like they was listening to respond.
I should have.
Yeah.
And they wasn't trying to really hear what you were trying to say. It didn't give pick me at all. I mean, we can run down the list of people that are pick me's on TikTok. That will sit there and say some stuff like horrendous. But I think what you said, it was clear and concise. It's basically like, you need to stop having children with people that don't give a crap about you. Like, that is the truth. I mean, for ages, people have done that. And girl.
Lessons as someone yes, I'm gonna let you go ahead.
So I stitched her video, and what I said was, if that man tell you that he don't want no kids, kill that baby.
Ooh.
And I've been a single, so I've been with my man for 4 years now, but I've known them since my daughter was like 1.5. She's 9 now. But before we got together 4 years ago, I've been a single mama. Okay. I mean, a type of single mama, like he will see her once a month. I wasn't getting no money. I was doing Instacart in a fucking wheelchair to make money. Okay. Bitch, it was hard. So I agree. And then people were like, oh, well, that's not true. It's on the men too. That's correct. That's 100% correct, because they have the sperm to make those babies. However, if y'all did everything right and you still end up in that predicament and that man tells you like, I don't want that baby, kill it. And if you still have that baby and you cannot hold him accountable for that.
Mm-hmm.
He
Hold
told
on.
you what it is, he told you what it ain't, he told you what it's gonna be, and you still decide to have that child, figure it out on your fucking own.
But Essence, now you what you said, and I wish I had. And when in the replay, I'm gonna put the clip in. But you did say you was like, if he tells you from the jump that he does not want to have a kid, you said that he shouldn't have to pay child support if you decide to have the baby. And I would like for you to, right?
That's how I feel. So say for instance, if I'm gonna use my situation because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
it's been fucking stressful, child. But if he would have told me from the beginning that, he didn't want a child, he didn't want me to have her, I would have been like, okay, well, that's still my decision. I'm still going to have her. Just like how Chrisean Rock is doing. She still wants to have her child, but she knows that financially she can take care of that child by herself. So I would not have been like, oh, you still need to be on child support, even though you told me you don't want this child. So why am I forcing you to pay money for a child that you and I both know that you did not want?
I think because it's the law.
Well, yeah, that, and also you participate, like the people sending your comments, you participated in the fun. If you really truly didn't want to have a baby, then you would have put a barrier over that raw dick. Okay.
I mean, yeah,
That's
but
not
see, if you do it like that, if you cross off all the boxes and it still happens to that person get pregnant, then okay, we both need to come together and figure it out because we still did everything right, but this still happened. However, if that man tell you beforehand that he don't want that child and you still choose to have that child, even though y'all did everything correctly, and you still want to go through with that, and he signed over his rights, he signed everything over, he don't want nothing to do with it. You can't force that man to pay child support when he literally told you don't have that fucking baby.
It's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Now that I don't agree with. I feel like if you don't want a baby, then don't make one. If you create a child, then you should be held accountable for the child. But I do think that who is that?
It's me, child.
Yeah, if you have a baby and you're not married, I feel like you are signing up to be a single mother. And like that's another thing. When the people were like, "Oh, well, nobody chooses to be a single mom," it's like, yes, you do. What are you talking about? You have autonomy over your
there's certain situations where you have a child with somebody and then the relationship not work out. Like those situations happen too.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
If you have I don't know what y'all definition of a single mom is. I think that that's the problem. To me, a single mother by law is someone who is not married and has a child. Like if you are a mom and you're not married, by law you are a single mother, regardless of the nature of your relationship with the child's father, regardless of how much help you have, regardless of how many resources you have. If you're not married and you're a mom, you are a single mom by definition. That is the definition of a single mother. That at least in this country. And so if you have a baby and you're not married, that is you choosing, like, that, okay, if I have this baby full term or whatever, once I hit past 27 weeks, which is the legal for me to no longer be able to get an abortion in most states, you are, and you're not married, you are making a conscious decision to be a single mom. And so this
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and so this narrative, like, it really bothers me when the girls are like, well, why are you taking accountability off of the men? Like, we can talk about the men until we're blue in the face, but right now we're focusing on the women and our part in the matter. And if you don't want to be a single mom, like you said, abort the baby, terminate the pregnancy. But if you're not married and you still go through with the pregnancy and have the baby, you can't then complain about being a single mom. Like, this is what you signed up for, literally. Nobody tricked you into this.
So I had a girl who I was friends with for a few years, and her and this guy I've been dealing, just been doing it raw. I mean, like, I'm emptying the clip and her like just being fucking reckless.
Yeah.
Reckless. So she ended up getting pregnant or whatever, and he already had 6 kids. He told her that he did not want another child, and I just feel like it's both
goddamn fertile.
It's both of their responsibilities. you shouldn't have been let him empty his clip in you, and he should have been more responsible to take the clip out.
Cover it. Yeah, cover it up.
Exactly, elsewhere.
The shot, he
but
shakes his hand, you pregnant, child.
Okay, and she was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna take him to court to get child support." And I'm like, "That's wrong because he told you what it is, what it ain't, and what it's gonna be. You decided to keep that baby, and you decided to let this man repeatedly empty his clip time after time after time after time. And why would you even so lay down with him knowing that that's what the fuck he gonna do?"
And that's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it, because this narrative that y'all trying to create, like, oh, white women are the new face of single motherhood and all this other bullshit, and y'all trying to create this narrative like black women are no longer subjecting themselves to these statistics. Like, that is a lie. I'm sorry. Like, I know we are still the most educated and this, that, and the third, but there's a lot of us that are not doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not following in the footsteps of, like, we're not all a monolith, but this narrative, like, what you're describing is more common than not. There are a lot of black women who are, not only are they single parents, but they're one of many single parents, and it's common,
like the Nick Cannon shit.
It's common information that this man has, yes, okay, yes. We can talk, like I said, we can talk about these niggas till we're blue in the face. We can talk about the Futures, the Nick Cannons, and the Pookies, the Ray Rays that are creating multiple single parent households. We can talk about that, but in order for us to have that discussion, we cannot ignore the women who are participating in this and
letting them spend the fucking block time and time again,
and allowing.
We gotta be the ones to cut that shit off,
because it ultimately is up to us. If we didn't want to have babies anymore, we would have the choice to not have them. If we didn't want to be single parents anymore, we would have the choice to not have them. But y'all are choosing otherwise and then complaining about it.
But there's another layer in this too. Also, I do feel like, and I don't, whatever, because I'm pro-choice, but there's a lot of people in our community that's pro-life, and when they believe that life begins at conception, and it's survival.
Especially them crackhead Christians. Especially them crackhead Christians. I mean, Mary was only fucking 13, laying down with a grown ass man, so that's probably why they believe in that.
Right. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it, because she wasn't laying down. Technically, the Virgin Mary she didn't consent to conception, no way. Okay, so your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was a product of grace. Think about that before you try to, like.
Because I don't know what God and Jesus they believe in, but we don't believe in the same fucking thing.
They gonna get you like they got us that last time. What did you say? It was something. You was going back and forth with somebody, Medusa, and it got religious. I was like, girl, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to start it with you girlies.
I wish that we had someone like who opposed, so we could see some different viewpoints. I'm glad I did want you to come up because you were a single mother.
And I was trying to project the opposing viewpoint as much as I can, but I just agree with what you were saying so much. I'm like, girl.
I mean, you're not a woman. You're not a woman. You're not a mother. So only but so much you'll be able to relate to.
I think we gotta get on TikTok and do it.
Well, my lives
because that's
TikTok right now.
Well, we can get on mine. What's tomorrow?
I can't join. I know I can't join the live until after. It's fine. That's fine. I'll.
They put you in TikTok there.
For how long?
For tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
For tomorrow, when night?
I think so. I don't know. Don't give me the line. Don't give me the line. You know how they be like, 23.
Well, we can definitely get on there Wednesday and have this conversation.
Right.
We can absolutely anytime. But yeah, I just wanted to that's it. I'm trying to think, is there anything else?
Nikki.
Fuck that bitch.
Wait.
I